Specialist 4,
First Lieutenant Douglas.
Master Chief Petty Officer Douglas.
Lance Corporal Thomas
Air Force.
Marine Corps.
Army.
Beeville.
Fredericksburg.
Cuero.
Houston.
Dallas.
Waco.
Private First Class Richard Anthony Barbola, Army, Fort Worth.
Captain Michael Wayne Marker, Army, Wichita Falls.
Major Holly Jean Bell, Air Force, Beaumont.
The Texas Capitol Vietnam Veterans Monument is honored to bring us all together today for this special occasion here in the Lady Bird Auditorium of the Lyndon Baines Johnson Presidential Library to read the names of 3,417 Texans who died while serving in this nation's armed forces during the Vietnam War.
Present honor tags.
To my right is the container which contains the names of each of these men who will be personally remembered on a hand-embossed dog tag bearing his name, rank, branch of service, date of loss, and his home of record.
Sergeant James Downing Olin, Army, Houston.
First Lieutenant Raul Alvarado Jr., Army, El Paso.
Second Lieutenant Stamatius G., we knew him as Gus, Alexander Jr., Army, Duncanville. Gus was my platoon leader in Vietnam.
Joe Robert Garcia, Army, Austin. Nunca te olvidaré.
My brother, Corporal Melesio Ortiz, Marine Corps, Crystal City.
And my father, Captain Ronald Wayne Forrester, Marine Corps, Odessa.
Army,
Marine Corps.
Air Force.
Brownwood.
Bishop.
Arlington.
Amarillo.
San Antonio.
Houston.
Bay City.
Dallas. McAllen.
My name is Lucy Baines Johnson. I'm Lyndon Johnson's youngest daughter. And before I have the privilege of reading these names, I want to take the blessing of being able to say to all of you Vietnam vets and to your family, my father loved you. Generations of Johnsons and Americans across our fruited plain owe you everything, and we know it. Staff Sergeant Roy Duke Chitwood, Army, Houston.
Ms. Lizzie, I would like to say you have probably healed a whole generation of veterans with that simple statement you made before you read the names. Thank you, and God bless you.
During our Capitol groundbreaking ceremony tomorrow on the grounds of the state capitol, these tags will be dedicated for entombment in the Texas Capitol Vietnam Veterans Monument so that they may rest as an eternal reminder for the service and sacrifice of these Texas heroes of the Vietnam War.
Private First Class J.C. Walker, Jr., Army, Hempfield.
Specialist John Wayne Stiley, Army, Houston.
Specialist 4 Harlan Murdine Kraft, Army, Temple.
Somebody that I visit at the wall often. Captain William A. Griffiths III, Marine Corps, St. Angelo. Petty Officer, 3rd Class, Lawrence C. Williams, Jr., Navy, Port Arthur.
And as we read today and say today the names aloud, we send a message to the future that these men will always be remembered and eternally appreciated for a grateful state and a grateful nation.
Staff Sergeant Marvin Rex Young, Army, Odessa.
Private First Class Carnell Earl Watson, Army, Houston.
Corporal Elisto Vergarza, Army, Antone.
Lance Corporal Calvin Wayne Wilkins, Marine Corps, Waco.
Specialist 4 Raymond Mays,
Army, Jasper.
Specialist 4, Hilario de la Paz, Jr., Army, Houston.
All great Texas heroes, now and forever.
Danny Richard Lake.
Specialist 4,
Sergeant Oscar Garcia.
Escobedo.
Davis.
Alba,
Gonzalez Castillo.
Casey.
Coggins.
Our brother Donald Ray Rose.
And my
Army,
daddy,
Wichita
Lieutenant Colonel
Falls.
William Young Duggan,
Freestone.
Gitter.
Air Force.
Robinson.
Corporal.
Petty Officer
El Paso.
Sergeant Charles Edward Goodman.
Seaman John Edward Hollis.
Specialist 4, Rufus
First
Weldon.
Lieutenant James
Charles
Larry Hull.
Milford Staff
Knowles.
Sergeant Glenn Lee Waters, Marine Corps, Dallas, Semper Fi.
They may be gone, but they are not forgotten.